Hello, friends. Ah, yeah. Hello, friends. Hopefully, you guys can see me, but I'm in the shadows. You know what that means. Anyway, you guys saw the title of the video. Today, we're talking about free time. Okay, is it harming you or is it hurting you? Obviously, by the title of the video, more than likely, you have too much free time on your hands. Okay, recently, I've been noticing that, like, especially with like the new AI stuff and the fact that YouTube is uh, and a lot of other applications are requiring people to have ID in order to use them. Now I'm like, dang, my life is behind. I gotta get books. I gotta start reading. I gotta do all this other stuff, right? But at the end of the day, you know, it's really on me because honestly, like I've been taking my it's probably this year is probably the year I've taken my life the most seriously. Like before, obviously, between like the ages of 18, 21, I'm like, okay, cool, I can kind of chill. I'm really close to paying off my car. But I didn't really take my debt seriously like that. But now that I'm older, well now older, I'm 22. Well, whatever. Okay? Now it's kind of like it's really hitting me that I got to take my life more seriously. And a part of that is evaluating my time and how I'm using it. Okay? So here are some signs that you have too much free time. Okay. Are you feeling bored, restless, unfulfilled most days? Okay. And I don't mean like you're doing everything, you're around everybody, and that you're lonely. I mean like you're literally doing nothing all day and you feel unfulfilled. You're like, what am I doing with my life? You're laying down in the bed. You're like, dang, I could get up and do something right now, but I don't really feel like it. I don't have anything planned today. I have nothing to do today. And so I'm just going to take advantage of that. And you just sit in the bed, lay in the bed. I experience this a lot, you know, currently, especially last weekend. I made a bunch of videos and then after like the next day after that, I was just out. I'm like, dude, I did all this video and stuff, right? I was mentally exhausted. Even though I woke up that morning, I'm like, I gotta make more videos. Dang, ripperoni. But luckily, I lowered my content load down to 3 videos a month. I mean, 3 videos a week, pretty much, right? So, unfulfilled. Sometimes you don't feel satisfied with life. You could feel like you could be doing better, which is true. It's just how you allocate your time and how you use it. Okay. Second sign is your sense of well being or happiness is smaller, even though you have a lot more time. Like you would think that because you have more free time, you'd be more fulfilled. Like you would think that like, oh my goodness, I can do whatever I want. That you'd be more fulfilled. Like that's cool for maybe like the first day, second day, but after like maybe a month, I'm tired of it. I'm trying to find something to do. Whether it be hiking, hanging out with friends. That's why recently I've been trying to schedule an event with my friends every single month. That I'm gonna go to, and if people show up, they show up. That's I'm gonna make a video on making friends, a video series on like making friends, and then after that, maintaining friends and all that other stuff. But that's coming soon. But and then you spend your time doing like passive activities. You know, basically anything that doesn't require you to really move your body like that is a passive activity. Okay, you scrolling on your phone, you watching TV. I wouldn't say like cards because you kind of have to think with cards. And I feel, oh, hello. Let me behave. Um. Anyway, scrolling on social media, scrolling on TikTok, scrolling on Instagram, all that other stuff can be harmful to you if you just have too much of it because like literally everything in excess is not good. Because you got so much free time, like you have no accomplishment. I'm broke. You're broke. More than likely, if you're watching this video, I don't have the money. I don't have the money I'm making. I'm not driving the car I want. I don't got the girl I want. I don't have connection that I want to. I don't have the network that I want to. So I gotta grind it out. I gotta grind it out. But I haven't been taking that seriously. Okay. What is this number four? Four. You lack productivity or purpose. And like sometimes the days blur together. Okay, sometimes when I'm being purposeless, right? You know, like when I'm not moving with purpose, I'm not moving in the direction I'm supposed to. Like eventually, all the days, like all my days off, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, they all mush together. And I think back, I'm like, what did I do this week? And if I can't think of like any videos I've uploaded, any videos I've recorded, usually that was a lazy week. That was just a lazy week. That's on me. And, I'm going to work on improving that over time. I'm going to upload my videos. I'm just going to do a whole lot. I'm going to see if I can try to make so many videos that I have enough for the rest of the year. That's the goal. Okay. Productivity, purpose, everything, productivity. But when you're being unproductive. That's fairly clear. Like usually I feel like sloppy and sticky and grunt and junk, like on the inside, not on the outside, because I take showers and junk. Then lastly, this is probably the worst one, is that you isolate yourself. Like you are lonely, not because you have nobody else around you, but because you literally choose to like isolate yourself. Recently, I've been dealing with that. Right, I have opportunities to go hang out with friends. Opportunities like recently, I had one of my friends. He was in a he's a boxer, but and he had a fight, and I could have like I had a choice not to go watch him fight, and I was just like, I kind of don't want to because I'm kind of bored, but I don't feel like getting in my car and driving all the way out there. I hate as much as I hate travel time. I know that's laziness because it wasn't like the dread of traveling. It was more so like the dread of getting out the bed. And because I was able to identify that, I knew I was like, you know what? Let me get out and let me go hang out with my friends, right? But it's something like that.